Hey everybody, today we're going to be playing a game of Korrigans, and we got the board already set up here, and we're ready to get moving, and I am here with my beautiful bride, Carmen.
Hello.
Hello. Now, mind you, if you've watched any of our other episodes, you know I'm not allowed to show her face because she does not put on makeup for these live plays. So you will not be able to see her beautiful shining face. So let's explain what we did when we set this game up. Now, we have placed these little clovers in each one of these fields, and we placed as many as what it calls for. So for instance, see that like number 2, we know to place 2 clovers in here. Then we played these rocks, these stalagmites that are here poking up out of the ground. Now these have little symbols underneath them, and I'm going to look up and I'm going to show you guys kind of how it's got like a little picture underneath it. I'm not looking at that, I swear to you, Carmen. You saw me looking up, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm not a cheater, I swear to God. Now what we have done is that each one of those pictures underneath would possibly be something that could benefit us, but we have to be the person that picks the last clover out of the field to be able to get the benefit of that. But we'll explain how that works as we play the game. Now over here, this is one of my little Korrigan, and I'm not sure what Korrigan mean. Is that like leprechaun in some other language or something? I'm not really sure. And then I've got another one here. How did I know to place them there? See how it's got the number 1 there? Well, I am first player, so I would have placed one here, and I placed one there, and then Carmen places one there, and then she places one here because it's got the number 2. She's the second player. When we placed them, we were able to pick up each one of these little clovers here, and then we were able to select one of them and place them behind our little screen, okay? And I've selected these. Now, what do these mean? Well, I'll explain that here in just a second. The very first thing we do on our turn is that we are going to be drawing out of the bag, and we're going to be taking a rainbow token, okay? So I am first player. Right at the start of the game, I'm going to be drawing one. Okay, I have this one. Now, what I do is I cover up one of the sunshine markers here on the top of the board. Notice these are all suns, these are all clouds, okay? This is how we're going to make the rainbow, and that's going to determine where the pot of gold appears. Let's get the pot of gold out here so you guys can see it. See, that's the pot of gold. Oh, me lucky charms. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this somewhere in any of these, all right? And what that means is that when I cover that, the pot of gold will not appear in that category. Notice how we got little squares here. Square, see the square? See the square? Okay, square. And you notice that they all kind of go in a path. So that means no matter what, the pot of gold will not appear in this path right down through here, okay? So when I place that there, bam, no pot of gold. And when the pot of gold appears, that pretty much signals the end of the game. So now that I've done that, that is step 1. The second step is to move one of my Korrigans, all right? And I think that means leprechaun, and I'm probably going to say leprechaun quite a bit, but I'll try to say Korrigans. So what I do to be able to move is I have to have animals to be able to move my
companions.
Companions.
Yes.
And this one here is a mole. And unfortunately, what I have to do is I have to look at the board and I have to see, okay, what does it take to move this Korrigan out of this location? Well, it takes a rabbit to be able to move from here to here. It takes looks like a squirrel to move from here to here, okay? Because squirrels climb gates, rabbits move from between open fields freely. Squirrels climb gates, then I look at this one here. I got a gate, so I need a squirrel, I need a rabbit, and I need a squirrel. Unfortunately, I don't have that because if you look here, I have this dude here. So what I would have to do then is I have to sacrifice a token because I can't move. So I'm going to sacrifice this token, and I'm going to get basically, this is a generic companion. And what I'm allowed to do is use him as either a squirrel or a rabbit, but I have to choose that now. So I'm going to choose to use him as a rabbit.
I know, you need both.
I know I need both, but I am going to choose a rabbit. So what I'm going to do is just place him right here. This shows that now I always have the capacity to move between these fields, okay? So what I'm going to do is move my guy from here to here. Now what I get to do is I get to look at all 3 of these. And I'm going to put them behind my screen here so Carmen can't see. And then I have to select one, okay? Now if you notice here, we have another one of the companions. He helps move around the board. This is just gold. Now what you want to do is you want to have the most gold at the end of the game. But keep in mind, you're going to kind of need these guys just in case. So I'm going to put these back and put them back face down, just like that, and now it passes over to Carmen's turn. Now what she's going to do is she's going to reveal one of her little animal companions from behind her board, and then she's going to be able to move one of her Korrigans, and she reveals...
a squirrel.
So
the squirrel is going to allow me to climb over this gate. So I'm going to go over here.
And she's going to look at those. Now, if you are the person to take the last clover out of the field, you get to take that little stalagmite. Keep that in mind, okay? But unfortunately, I don't have the squirrel. If I had the squirrel, I'd climb over there and then I'd get that. Oops.
Oh, whoa, look
Sorry.
at that.
No, don't mind me. And I'd be able to take that and be able to take that. Unfortunately, I don't. So now what I do is I am going to use my rabbit again, and I'm going to move this guy from here into this field, and now I'm going to look at... Oh, I'm sorry. We almost skipped one thing. Now, because the round is over, Carmen gets to draw one of the rainbow tokens out of the bag.
A token's going to be drawn after my turn.
Now,
that signifies
that's right. Now, if she would have drawn the same color, she would have placed it over on this side. But because she did not draw the same color, she's now decided this category and this category will not get the pot of gold.
And now the bag passes.
That's right. So now I'm going to use my rabbit. I'm going to climb over into here, and I'm going to look at these here. So let's take a little look-see. So, well, I guess my choices are pretty obvious. So I'm going to turn those back over, and I'm going to place them back. So now it goes back to Carmen. Carmen, what are you going to do?
I'm going to use my squirrel again and climb over that gate. I'm going to look at these. And take one.
And she puts it behind her screen. Okay. Now, the end of the round, so I draw out of the bag. Let's see what I pull out a red. I think we're going to put the red on this corner here. So, all right. So now I choose to move one of my Korrigans again. I'm going to have to use my rabbit again. So the rabbit will always just stay out here in front of my screen. So I'm going to move this rabbit from here, and I'm going to see how it's got the rabbit there. That tells me I can move over into here. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to look at these three here. Let's put them behind my screen so I can take a good look-see. Well, geesh, I'm really getting kind of hosed on some of this stuff. So I'm going to place these back over to here. So Carmen, it would go back over to you again.
And I'm going to climb back over here.
With your squirrel again? Oh, so that means she's going to take the token and she's going to get this. Now, it could be good. It could be bad.
I believe this is an elf.
That is an elf. So an elf means that she gets to take this little thingy here. And what this does is that means that at the end of the game, she will receive 2 extra gold for that character. Now, if I was to move into that area, though, I could steal that elf from her. But I would need, it looks like a squirrel to be able to climb that fence. And I don't have a squirrel. Squirrels! Okay, so Carmen, now you draw out of the bag, and you're going to place one of the rainbow tokens. So what do we got this time?
Blue.
All right, so Carmen has sealed up that end of it. Now, the game is going to end once we have the 7th different color is drawn, okay? So that means now we've got 1, 2, 3 other types of colors that are in that bag. When the 7th different one is drawn, then you'll see what we do to be able to end the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use I think I'm going to use my rabbit again, and I am going to travel over to here, okay, because that is a rabbit. So I'm going to look at these two here. Let's see what we got. We're going to take that one right there. We're going to put that back behind the screen. We're going to put this one back down, and Carmen, it is back to you again.
Okay, I'm going to use my squirrel again. I think I need more companions.
I need more companions too.
And we're going to look at these and see what I can get. Okay, I'll take this one.
All right, so now I draw out of the bag. Let's see what color I pull out. And I have pulled out a matching color. So what I do now, because a matching color cannot go up here because we're trying to make the rainbow. Remember, at the end of the rainbow is a pot of gold. So what I do is I place it somewhere on this side down through here. I think I'm going to place it right here. So that means now, for a fact, that pot of gold will not go here, 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 or here. In fact, it can't go in any of these categories because this whole line is sealed off and all of these are sealed off too. So here would be likely, but basically wherever these are, the pot of gold will not go there. So, all right, so I believe it is my turn, correct? All right, so let's do something here. Let's see. I want to move this guy, I think, again. Nope. We're going to move this guy. So we're going to move him, and we're going to use our rabbit again. We're going to move over to... Well, you know what? No. We're going to move... I can't claim that. I'm going to go back up to here anyways. So I'm going to take these two. And I'm going to take that right there. So I'm going to put it behind my little shield. I'm going to put that down. And Carmen, it is back to you again.
Okay. I'm going to use my new companion, my rabbit.
Ah, you got yourself a rabbit.
So I'm going to go down here and look at these.
Okay.
Let's see what I got here.
I bet it's exciting.
It's exciting. I'm going to take that one. These
All right.
back.
So now you're going to draw out of the bag a token, and remember if it matches any of these other 4 colors up here, which it does.
Goes on a cloud.
So this one, it matches the blue, so now it's going to go on a cloud. So Carmen has decided that area is not going to get the gold. Wow, that's going to make it really complicated to determine where this gold's going to go. All right, so it is back to me again. Ooh, wow, I can't pass this up. I'm going to have to go back down here with my rabbit. I'm going to have to take this, which that's not bad at all. But now I get to see what this little bonus is. And, oh, what is this? Well, this is this guy. What does he do? I don't remember. Is that the leprechaun, if I remember? If I remember correctly, that means I get to remove your screen, and I get to see what you have behind it.
I don't remember his name.
It's the leprechaun. So that means I now get to remove her screen, and I get to see what all she has. So, oh my God, she's got a bird!
Yeah, I do have a bird.
So birds, they're a little bit unique compared to the other animals. Birds allow you, like if you're in this pink area, you could fly from this pink area to another pink area, like all the way up here if you wanted to. So, all right, Carmen, it is your turn, I believe, right?
You're the one supposed to draw next.
So I drew, so that means it's my turn to go, right? Or did I already go? I don't remember.
You just went. You just got the thing, the leprechaun.
I just did get the leprechaun.
I'll go here. We'll see what this is.
Ooh, so she got that. Now she gets this. What you got? What you got? What you got?
Oh, it's the same guy.
Oh, so she just removed my screen.
Hell again. Our screens are now open.
You have to.
Look at that. We've both been collecting a bunch of coins.
Yes, we have. It is all open information. Now, Carmen ended her turn, so I believe she draws out of the bag to be able to get a rainbow piece.
Your turn to
or is
draw.
it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, let me pull that out then. Get my hand in there.
Once per round.
Chip. Oh, it is a new color. So we are going to place this one right here. Oh, look at that. So we know the pot of gold is going to be in one of these 2 rows over here. And we'll explain why that is kind of important here pretty soon. So what I'm going to do is use my rabbit. I'm going to move from here, and I'm going to fall over drunkenly. And then I'm going to climb into this field. And I'm going to take... Oh, look at that. I get a squirrel. Squirrel! Squirrel! S-Q-U-R. What was that? Remember, it was like the S-Q-U... Squirrel. Squirrel! It was the Phineas and Ferb. It was the Squirrel in Your Pants song. It was hilarious. All right, so now it goes back to Carmen. And what is she going to decide to do to be able to move her little Korrigans around?
S-I-M-P, squirrel in my pants.
S-I-M-P, that's what it was. I kept trying to spell squirrel. And
Squirrel in my pants. Okay.
I was like, that's not with the beat of the song, man. S-I-M-P, squirrel in my pants. Squirrel!
I'm going to use my bird.
Squirrel. Use her bird. Okay, so her bird will allow her to fly to another yellow section.
Yellow.
Ah, see, so she got herself over here closer, so that was a smart move, wasn't it? All right, so what did you...
I got 2
She got more coins, didn't she? All right, so that would have been in the end of the round. So, Carmen, you draw a color out of the bag.
Red.
I think we already have red, don't we?
We do.
Yes, we do. So,
right there.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be interesting. All right, so I'm going to use my little rabbit, and I'm going to hop on over to here, and I'm going to shwink. I'm going to take them coins, and then I'm going to look at this. Oh, it's another coin. Okay, so Carmen, back at you.
Okay, I'm going to use my bird again.
Boyd.
Oh, I'm kind of scared to do that, because if this is a bad thing, then it'll take this away.
Well, maybe, but not necessarily. There's more good things than bad. So I'd fly over there. Chances are you're going to get coins.
I don't really have any other choice, because...
Do this thing, man.
I don't have a mouse, so that's like...
Right, so mice cross bridges, frogs hop across. See, like a frog here bounces from here to here. Squirrels climb over gates.
I'll just use my rabbit and move this guy down.
Okay, do that then. All right.
I got 2 coins and 2 coins. Look at that.
You can't complain about that. And I believe that I draw out of the bag this time. So let's see what I get. Purple. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Oh, man. This has just got... We're going to put it right there. Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty hard. So what I'm going to do is use my rabbit. What?
What are you doing down here?
I'm down there just hanging out with you. Why?
Did I have this before you came over here?
No, that's right. I steal that, don't I? That's right. I forgot. My guy steals that because I hopped into that same location with you. I forgot all about that. So what I'm going to do is move my Korrigan from here down to here. And I'm going to look at these. And, oh my gosh, that's kind of important. Well, that's the same one. Oh, we're going to take that then. So I got myself a little mouse. And then we'll put these back. Kind of gave Carmen an idea what's all in there. But
I wanted a mouse.
I got a mouse! I could tell you how to get a mouse. You should climb that fence. Right.
Oh, there's more mice? I don't believe you. You're cheating.
I would never cheat, Carmen. And get yourself a mouse. I told you, I don't cheat.
Yes.
Okay, now you draw out of the bag and you pick a color of the rainbow. Oh, we're going to create a rainbow. What did you get? Green. And we already have a green, so where are you going to place that then? This is big. You might want to place it up. Oh my God, she's going to make this so crazy.
Okay.
Oh, you're one crazy woman, you are.
Turn.
Okay, so let's see. I do have plenty of animals. I'm going to use, I think, my mouse this time. Nope. Going to use the frog. We're going to put the frog up there. Mm-hmm. And now we are going to bounce from this spot up to this spot. So, ribbit. Okay, now I get to look at these two thingies. I didn't really need that. I'm going to take, I think, the squirrel. Okay, so this goes back. I knocked over my Korrigan. And now I'm going to turn this up so because it all has to be open information now. So because we both had to remove each other's screens, which, mind you, that's never happened in any of our games. That's really funny. Hey. Carmen, what you doing, hun?
I'll use my bird to fly over here. Tweet, 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 tweet.
Tweet, 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 tweet. Saddle up, bird. Let's ride.
I'll take this frog.
Oh my gosh. She took Kermit. Okay, so I believe you. It's your turn to draw out of the bag. No, it's my turn. It's my turn. It's my turn. Totally my turn.
I don't want it to end yet. Not yet. Not quite yet.
Did I just end it? Purple. I just ended it because it does not match any of these colors. Okay, so that just goes away. This is end game now. So that means I take the pot of gold, and it's got to go somewhere in this, like this square, and it could go in either one of these little spots here.
That square because of this.
That's right. So it has to go
in an open square. Yeah.
Either here or here. Which, that's a darn good spot, given the fact that I am just so darn close to that. But I would need two mice, because I need a mouse for there, and I need a mouse for there. Nope, I got a frog. I could hop over there, and then I got a mouse. Boom! That's where it's going, right there. That's a darn good spot. Okay, so now what I do is I take my turn. Now, here's what happens. Each of us just place all of our little animals that were behind our screen up here to the top. Now, we get to use each one of these animals one time. Now, the goal here is to get each one of your Korrigans to the pot of gold. To be able to do that, you basically just want to get into this location here, I believe. I mean, makes sense that way. So what I am going to do is I'm going to use my ribbit frog, ribbit. Now that I have to discard this, it goes away. And I go ribbit because I don't ribbit and knock my guy over. I totally don't do that. But I do have a frog here and a frog here. So he ribbits on over to this land, which means that I am next to the pot of gold. Now I need, it looks like a little mouse here. Well, I just did pick up that mouse, so that's fantastic. So now I'm going to move this guy up to here as well. So Carmen, are you going to be able to get both of your guys over there?
Yes, this guy is going to use this frog to go straight over here. Ribbit, and there we go. There's my frog. And then this guy is going to use my bird to fly from brown to brown.
That was a huge jump with that frog.
And then he's going to use the mouse to go over the bridge, and there. So,
man, I think you cheated. Okay, so now the game just comes down to whichever one of us has the most gold. Now, one thing to keep in mind is the pot of gold. Now, because we were both able to get both, if you only get one Korrigan there, you get 10 money. If you get both of your Korrigans there, you get 10 gold. I'm going to say
15.
Gold instead. I'm sorry, did I say 10 twice?
Yes, you did.
I did say 10. So 10 with just one, 15 if you get both. So both of us are going to get 15. But I got this little token here for my leprechaun.
No, you don't.
No, I don't think I should lose that now because it's the end of the game.
Oh,
that doesn't make sense. That's not totally fair. So that would give me a bonus too. So I've got 17 to her, 15 at the moment, all right? Now what we do is we just count up all these. So I've got 18, 19, 20, 21. I'm going to count out loud to distract Carmen. 22, 23, 24, 28, 30, 33, 36, 38. 38 gold to your?
37.
Winner, chicken dinner.
It did come down to that, but I never got to steal it back.
Well, I don't think you're supposed to be able to steal it back. That would be totally unfair.
Well, I mean, I could have stole it back before you moved over there. Like, if I had been able to. That's why I didn't want the game to end yet.
But it did end, and then I won. All right, guys, we hope this gave you a great idea on how Korrigans plays in real time. And if you want to know what our opinion is on this game, well, you ought to check out our quick review. And as usual, good game, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.